Hi everyone, today's video is a subject that's really near and dear to my heart regarding the art community, art education, and recycling of materials. I wanted to highlight a creative reuse store in San Diego. It's a nonprofit, it's based off of donations of art material, but it promotes art education as well as provides environmental awareness of the materials that we are using.
Hi, so welcome to Artform. We are a sustainable place in San Diego for art supplies. We started in 2011 as a nonprofit, and we teach art education at schools where art classes have been cut. And so everything in this store is creative reuse. Everything here has been donated from the community, from businesses that have closed down, from friends, from neighbors, and all of the proceeds go to fund that art education. We also do summer camps, summer workshops, and everything here is focused on getting art supplies out of the landfills and getting people creative again. So it's a really fun spot.
I love Artform for that reason. It works solely off of donations of art supplies. They don't purchase glue sticks, they don't purchase scissors, they don't purchase paper, they don't purchase anything. So literally any art supplies that are within their facility have been donated by other artists who may no longer need that paint set or may no longer need those papers and yarns and whatnot. They have an educational center where they host workshops and a storefront where you can actually purchase the second-hand used items. And I know I have supported them since I found out about them for coming on, I think, a year now. I love them. I love the staff there. They work really hard making sure that everything that comes in is literally organized and picked through. They could get a bag of beads of different sizes and they take the time and sort everything out so that as you're shopping in their store, it makes it really easy for you to know, okay, this is where all the yarns are at, or this is where all the kids' crafting materials are, etc. So I really want to give a shout out to the team there. They are so amazing. They volunteer their time, their energy, and they always bring a smile, and it always warms my heart. I really do support their initiative to help crafters, because we collect a lot of things over time, and you don't want to just throw that out. Give them to someone else that's going to be able to use it so that we're keeping it out of the landfills. I went ahead and I did a workshop with them. They were hosting a junk journal workshop. Junk journals are awesome because there is no formula to how you do it. Everyone does it differently based off of the substrate that they're using, the different materials they may have available to them. And this workshop was awesome for two reasons. One of them was I got to meet up with a subscriber of mine. Hi, Jessica and Leona. We got to meet up for the first time and meet in person. It was so much fun because her daughter really loves crafting. And she enjoys it too, but her daughter is really just, her eyes dazzle when she's crafting, and that was me at that age. So I thought it would be the perfect opportunity to not only meet up, but also do something that all three of us would really love. And we did. We had so much fun connecting and creating, but we got to choose anything we wanted that was on the shelves, bring it back to our placements at our table, and start creating. There were no rules, there were no guidelines. It was just whatever your heart desires, whatever you're feeling in that moment, just create. If we didn't finish within the 3-hour period, which honestly didn't feel long enough, just because as a crafter, you want to craft for hours and hours on end, and time just flies by because you're enjoying it so much and talking with friends and connecting, and it's just a really great time. Yeah, so the 3 hours expired and we got to take home our materials that we had brought with us to the table and work on our journals and maybe finish it. So literally all the materials that I collected that everyone was using were donated. Nothing was bought. And it was such a beautiful thing to know that this was already loved at some point, and this was used lovingly at some point. For me, it's so near and dear to my heart to be able to, again, just use things that are going to go in the trash. There's something so magical about taking a piece of plastic or cardboard or brown paper bag and making it into something beautiful. It's a great feeling just knowing that you're doing something really good for the environment, but also doing something for yourself, whether that's stress therapy in general, something that's going to bring light to your day. So when I got back home, I was just crafting all night. And then the next day I was crafting all day because I'm like, I have to finish this. And I ended up using all the materials that I had and filling it with all the papers that I cut up, and there was literally nothing left over. And that made me happy because now I've created this beautiful journal that I can write little notes in, tuck pictures into it. Creating a junk journal, it's somewhat of an abstract idea for some folks, but just think of it as an anything goes journal. It is however you want it to look, whatever purpose you want to use it for, whether it's a photo album, scrapbook, mini scrapbook, maybe it's a daily journal, a reflection journal, a gratitude journal. It can be anything you want, and that's the beauty of it. I really wanted to bring to the forefront how important creative reuse centers are, supporting those creative reuse centers, because again, they run off of donations. To be able to purchase secondhand products and have those funds go right back into the school system so that they can continue promoting art education and making sure that kids are aware of the environment and how to not add to the waste that's going out. So anything that we can do to start them young, I'm all there to support that. So Artforum, congrats to you. I will forever be a supporter of your venture. It is, again, something very important to me as a crafter. This is something I'm going to continue to make. It was so much fun to do. I put in a lot of love into this one, no pun intended, because this was my February journal. Every single piece in here was donated at some point, touched by someone else, and now I get to touch it and keep it forever with me in this journal. If you want to know what supplies you'll need to create journals like this, I'm more than happy to do a video on that if that is something of interest to you. But yeah, I love it. Thank you again to Artform, and thank you to my two new friends, Jessica and Leona. I love you guys. Thanks for always supporting my channel. And to the rest of you, I love you all for supporting my channel as well, and just being here time and time again to show love for my videos. I hope you enjoyed looking through my junk journal that I created in the Artform junk journal workshop. So as always, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, comment, share. It really does help me out. So until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye.